keep it like nobody knows. I need total confidential private. Don't want no.
Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. I'm Brian Anderson, here with Grant Hill and Stan Van Gundy. And with us on the sidelines, we've got Allie LaForce. Here's McGrady. The teardrop.
Well, that's a very early. Foul for him. Needs to be more careful and not pick up a second one this quarter.
Here's Livingston. Outside Carter. Well, Grant, I hope you're as fired up for this one as I am. Some of the league's most exciting talent on the floor.
Oh, my, man. I am most definitely up for this one. With the athleticism on both sides, there's going to be no shortage of highlights.
A nice shot by Booker.
And this is big for Booker's confidence. With his three-point ball falling, he's so tough to stop.
Carter. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. Coach, you spent a lot of time in New Orleans. Coach for him, as a matter of fact. It's a fun stop in the NBA. There's some amazing food in the Big Easy.
Yeah, Brian, I love the city of New Orleans, but when I coached there, it was in the pandemic. All the restaurants were closed. All the entertainment was closed. We couldn't enjoy the jazz or the food.
Now here's Carter. Driving inside. Ooh, stolen by Murray. Left side, Booker. Here's Lundberg. Stolen by Carter. Down low. Adebayo, that's good.
The moment Bam gets the ball close in, he's really hard to stop.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
I caught up with the head coach for New Orleans. Right away, he acknowledged they're facing one of the best defensive players in the league in Bam Adebayo. He told me Bam can do it all. He can protect the rim, he can defend in isolation, he can rebound. So we have to keep our composure, be aware of his presence, and not let him dictate what we do. All right, let's send it back to you guys.
Okay, thanks, Allie.
Oh! Wow!
I almost can't believe what I saw. Incredible!
I'm speechless, man. I'm speechless. Here's McGrady. Rebound, Toronto.
Come on, you can't be doing that. I know these guys want to put on a show, but you can't pass up scoring opportunities.
Oh, he packs it down.
That is incredible.
And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
He put a little flair on that one.
Yes, he did. Man, he's a strong finisher, huh? Murray for three. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Well, that's just another thing Murray can do for you. Hit the three.
Here's Adebayo. Pass to Livingston. Outside Carter. Messi grabs the board. New Orleans in the lead. Lets it go from the wing. Adebayo grabs the board.
Yeah, not at his most efficient this quarter. He's got to work on finding high percentage shots.
An aggressive move to a strong finish.
Yeah, and getting out in transition allows for some easy points before that defense is fully set.
Shooting while in rhythm. This is Booker's game. He's out here to score.
There's a screen. Lots of room. Count it.
Well, he can beat you in a lot of ways. Very challenging to defend.
Three-pointer. It's hauled in by the Raptors.
Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
Both teams deciding to change it up.
First personal foul. Second team foul. Substitution.
There's 1:59 left to play in the first. Here's Roy. And that one is hammered home.
With two hands on the rock, he powers it through.
Totally in control, protecting the ball the whole way. McGrady shot is off.
He's lost his rhythm completely this quarter, but he's determined to stay after it.
Foul, it's good.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Pelicans trail by 4. Powell brings a double. Inside. Here's Wesley to end the run. And it's good on the layup.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
Here's Roy. Pass to Tilly. Here's Queen to the left wing. Here's Roy. And that one is stuffed right through.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. The shot by Wesley, no good. To the paint. Here's Queen. And a strong finish with two hands.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. And it's Queen with a rebound. Raptors lead by 6. Here's Powell. McGrady grabs a miss.
Well, that's a miss you can live with. I expect they'll go to it again, especially if the defense continues to concede it.
Second team foul. Substitution.
Here's Kinsey. Here's Roy. Takes a 3. Great start so far. 3 of 3 in this one.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
Here he goes. Here's Kinsey. And again, no good by New Orleans. Here's Powell. No good. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's Toronto with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Just pounding the painted area. That's helped them build an advantage. We'll be right back after this word. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Raptors.
Well, they've set the tone early with their pace. So important to capitalize on transition opportunities, and it keeps the defense off balance.
Yeah, we got to talk about how pestering they've been on defense, forcing turnovers and finding ways to score off them.
Putting that pass right in his stride, didn't have to slow up, and was able to complete the play.
Pass to Queen. Lets it fly from 18. The rebound by Lundberg. Pelicans trail by 9. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Here's Queen. And about a minute gone in the second quarter. From the high post. That shot, no good.
Number 35.
So both teams making some changes here.
Team foul. Substitution on the court.
Washington outside. Now here's Murray. Driving in. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And, Coach, you look at DeJounte Murray, a 6'5", do-it-all guard.
Well, Brian, he's got the size and quickness to defend either backcourt position. Offensively, he's best with the ball in his hands, but he has developed his spot-up game to help the team.
Just a perfect pass and some pretty slick body control on the finish, too.
Man, that's butter. Here's Kinsey. And it's Queen with a rebound. Toronto leading by 9. Pass to Roy. Here's Queen. Shot clock at 5. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Even with the score as it is, he just keeps coming at you.
Here's Kinsey.
Wow!
And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Oh, I love this guy. Even when they're trailing, he works hard to put on a show.
Hey, that might be just what they need right now. Outside Carter. With the drive. And it's slammed in by Carter.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a dunk, PA.
It's showtime now, man. They built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in.
You love to see guys challenge one another like that. Advantage to the defense that time. With the defense absent, that was a great opportunity, but no go.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
The NBA is focused on the next generation. Commissioner Adam Silver said a lot of top draft picks are incredibly skilled, but that doesn't necessarily translate to being team basketball players. There's an opportunity for us to be more active participants in developing younger players and getting kids active. BA?
One step ahead, Allie. Thanks. And it's Murray with the ball for the New Orleans Pelicans. It's a 13-point game. At the conclusion of this one, they're off to Memphis, where they'll face the Grizzlies. It'll be the start of a 3-game trip on the road. Here's Roy, after the basket by New Orleans. Out to the right wing. Washington with the ball. Now Carter defending. Here's Lundberg. Goes back up. And it's Queen with a rebound. Toronto leading by 11. Pass to Ilgauskas. Here's Queen. And there are the Raptors with another bucket. All right, Grant, give it to us straight here. What's the deal with star treatment in the NBA, you think?
Star treatment? What is that, BA? Now, I think some players have a reputation which might help them on 50-50 calls. And you could argue that some players have a reputation that hinders them on the 50-50 calls. So it really just all depends.
Queen misses.
That's the shot you hope for, right at the rim. Just couldn't capitalize.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. And Grant, Dejounte Murray, a bit of a throwback player. He's comfortable attacking at all 3 levels.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, he does a lot of work in the mid-range for a guard. He's very comfortable with any shot on the floor. Not shy about putting up a ton of attempts if that's what's needed. And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Ooh, poked away. Powell with a steal. The finish. And Powell with the stuff.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. And that one's good. Booker's got his 3rd basket of the night.
And off the jump, they were effective from deep. I don't know why they haven't continued to fire from out there.
Count it. Good.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. You must stay aggressive.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless. Building this lead in every way possible.
Tilly grabs the board. And the foul on the shot. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points. Getting themselves to the line this quarter is a good way to get their offense rolling.
Raptors lead by 9. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. And it's going to go on Devin Booker. Toronto shooting their 3rd free throw attempt of the game. Here's New Orleans now. For 3, Booker. Tilly grabs the board.
Started out strong from three-point land. Hit 2 in the first quarter, but he's gone dry since.
The 3 doesn't go for him. And so it's Toronto, now holding a 12-point lead at quarter's end. How about the way they've attacked the paint? This throwback approach is paying off. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Pass to Livingston. Banked it in off the glass.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
There's something that is great about Booker. He doesn't take all outside shots. I mean, Devin can score it inside, too.
Livingston. Now the Pelicans in transition. Here's McGrady. Pass to Murray. Outside for Booker. Misi. It's good on the putback.
Huge putback. This guy plays with so much energy.
I don't know anybody that goes after the boards harder. Count that bucket. He has 6.
And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
Oh, and he brings it down with a two-handed jam.
Oh, excellent way to pad the lead.
Yeah, especially when it's your one throwing it down like that.
It shows you're able to attack the rim from any position.
And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
These are his first free throws of the game. He does not get the second one. Well, Stan, every franchise has their guy. What kind of things do you want your franchise player to exhibit?
Well, Brian, here's what people have to understand. The culture of your team is determined by your best player. If you want a hardworking, unselfish, competitive team, that best player, that franchise guy, has to embody those things.
Yeah, you expect tremendous effort from a scorer like Booker, but it's still impressive to see him delivering. And right now, that's 5 buckets in a row, looking like a well-oiled machine coming out of the break.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. From deep, McGrady shot is off.
Yeah, you wonder what is he thinking right now. He's not shooting the ball well, and shots like that only hurt his team more.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
For 3, Booker. Wow, way back there. Devin Booker connects.
Well, that's now his 3rd triple of the game, first here in this second half.
Pass to Adebayo. Here's Tilly. Here's the 3. Misi grabs the board. They're doing what they can do to mount a comeback.
And BA, they don't have to get it all back at once. Just focus on making every possession count.
Here's McGrady. They kick it out to Murray. Clock at 6. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Personal foul.
Yeah, and Murray is getting in close, and he's rewarded with the foul call.
And Murray drops them both.
Productive trip to the line. He doesn't like to leave points on the table.
And DeJounte Murray is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock.
Wesley.
Pass to Livingston. 6 to shoot. Soft touch off the glass. Livingston's got 7 points in the game.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Here's Wesley going inside. No good on the strong take. A multiple-time All-Star. What aspect of Adebayo's game, Stan, catches your eye nightly?
Well, Brian, I'd say it's not one thing. He's a very complete player. He can rebound, defend, pass, score. This guy does it all.
And by all accounts, a great teammate as well.
That's exactly right. It's those kind of passes that bring up the entire team's confidence.
Pass to Ilgauskas. And that one comes up a bit short. Pelicans trail by 13. Here's McGrady. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It goes on Bam Adebayo. All right, guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Raptors?
Well, the defense hasn't done nearly a good enough job of getting back in transition, and they've taken advantage, racking up fast break points against them.
And they've also been so active defensively, getting deflections, forcing turnovers, and scoring off of them. Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. And finished off by Adebayo.
Oh, my gosh. Just throw it up to the square, and Bam will do the rest.
Here's Sampson. Powered down after the assist led him to the lane.
So sick, the vertical ability.
That was flat out awesome. He has that. Oh, my goodness.
What a dunk.
And this kind of sick slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they play and a confidence they're not afraid to show.
Well, he just doesn't have it right now. It's as simple as that. And his team is struggling as a result.
Here's Queen. Knocks it down from distance. Queen's got 9.
And since the halftime break, their offense has just been on another level.
Well, the coaching staff made some adjustments for the second half, and they've come out with focus and execution.
And not letting the contact affect him at all. Give Murray credit for keeping his focus.
Pass to Roy. Fires for 3. Got a piece of it. Out of bounds as Toronto keeps possession.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Carter. And that's not going to go. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's the Toronto Raptors in control with a 16-point advantage heading into the break. Defense is setting the tone. More in. And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. Pelicans trail by 16. Here's Wesley. On the take. Oh, misses the dunk.
Yeah, he might want to avoid looking over at the bench for a little bit here. A missed dunk like that is infuriating to a coach.
Outside Carter. Pass to Queen. From deep three-point range. Here's Roy. There's the triple. No good. To the wing on the left. Washington outside. Three-pointer. Knocks down the triple. Washington's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
And that's a defensive lapse. A shooter of his caliber can't be left wide open.
The 3 is up. The Pelicans pull it in. They still have time to make this a game.
But they really need to focus in because they let this game get away from them a little bit.
Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss too many of those.
Pass to Roy. 4-3. And that one goes. He's now recorded his 5th bucket in 8 tries.
And looking to shoot as many threes as possible. This kind of confidence, impressive to see.
Toronto leading by 14. Shoots from 12. It's stolen by Washington. From behind the arc. Roy pulls it in. And he goes in for the dunk.
Yeah, what a finish. He used his bounce to throw it down over the taller defender.
Takes it inside. Oh, he packs it down.
That is incredible.
B.A., forget about attempting the long-range 3 to cut into that lead. Just attack the rim, my man.
Man, that was sweet. Pelicans trail by 14. There's the 3. Gets the 3 ball to go.
Just a really good three-point shooter. Trey Murphy III. I guess that is why he has the 3rd in his name.
Launches a 3. Hey, now 5 for 8. Shooting a pretty good percentage right now.
Well, he's been very reliable tonight. Not wasting any chances. Really using his head.
Here's Wesley. Rebounded by Ilgauskas.
Well, you win and lose as a team, so the fact that they're trailing isn't all on him. But with that said, he's had a rough shooting performance.
First team foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
And he lobs it up. All alone. Off the mark. Making him 5 for 6 now. And here are the Pelicans now. They trail by 14. Got a hand on it. Outside Carter. Into the lane. And it's slammed in by Carter.
Just rising up to the rim.
Man, when he gets up there, he gets up there. You know what I'm saying? For three, Booker. And again, New Orleans, no good.
That's exactly how you have to defend him on the perimeter. Can't allow any space.
Second team foul.
Raptors lead by 16. Carter from outside. And growing up in California, Stan, when did you first fall in love with the game of basketball?
Well, Brian, my dad coached for a long time, and I just remember going to his practices and going to his games. I can't remember a time where I didn't love the game.
Off target from the baseline. And here's New Orleans now. Lays it up and banks it in.
Well, anytime you can get a good look close in like that, it's always your best option.
From 20 feet. Rebound by the Raptors. They led by as many as 18. A minute 31 left in the fourth quarter. To the middle. And a two-handed jam!
They came out and had a statement win with their performance tonight. A fantastic effort to get it done here for the Raptors.
And the huge difference today, the efficiency from beyond the arc.
Yeah, once they started hitting shots, it stretched out the D and opened up the entire offense.
And this one concludes with their second victory of the year.
And they meet just twice, so taking the first meeting means a lot to this team.
Here's Carter. It's hauled in by Sampson. 59 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Here's McGrady. And the three off target. And Toronto has possession. 16-point lead.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
It is always a special feeling winning on the road. The degree of difficulty adding to that sense of accomplishment.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And he lobs it up top. On the break. And Booker puts up a deep three. Offensive board. Pass to Sampson. The shot comes out.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
First personal foul.
So it's the Raptors winning this one easily. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that, that's...
We work to work, you late to work, I holla and they send it. You know my pride was colder than Chicago in December.